go. Take two, Minnesota Floppr against the Denver Surrender. Looking from Ziggy's point of view right now as the hello there was tossed out there. He's on the hill right now. And Pie drawing the first blood on the Devin for the Minnesota Floppr. Ziggy holding down the hill, making it quick 7-0. But it's P1. We're still early in it. Nova trying to make it way in that. Looks like the P5. Oh no, it's backside of P1. Heading towards P2. My mistake there. Ketchy keeping that back part clear, but he gets mowed down by Reaper. Reaper watching the backside again. Squiddy gets taken down. Ziggy on the hill still for the Floppr. 27-0 right now in favor of Minnesota with Ziggy and Pie holding the hill. Kecky getting ready to work his way back around. Looks like Minnesota's going to go ahead and take the last 10 seconds of this scrap time on this P1 hill as we get ready to go to P2, which goes right about now, 42-0.
And Florida just does a great job on that P1 hill, getting 42 seconds of hill time. But you can see Denver did rotate, and Minnesota were able to break it from those open and closed doors. And right now, Nova in the back, trying to get a pick or two and get control of the hill. But Minnesota, 55-1 right now. 40 seconds left on this P2 hill, and they are in a great position. Ziggy is 4-0. Groupie does get an 8 on Scooby though. However, Kexi in a great position, almost gets the 3-piece, but Devin is right there to clean it up. And just like that, Denver are finally on the board. They will get the remaining 30 seconds of scrap time, and you can see Minnesota already rotating onto that P3 hill. They know how important this P3 hill is, and they're okay with letting the last 20 seconds go to the side of Denver if it means they're going to get the full 60 on this. Devin though, trying to break into this hill. Gets a couple tags on Ziggy. However, Denver, 2-piece. Make it 3, make it 4. That's a full team wipe, and they took the scraps on P2 as well as the rotations on P3. Just a great job by Denver right there.
As we see Devin on the hill right now for Denver and Grippy relieving him. 62-33 in favor of the Minnesota Floppr right now as Reaper watching from that box right there at the top of the stairs. Doesn't get anything. Tossing a nade towards Nova. Not sure if it connected, but Devin up on that railing, watching the platforms as Grippy still on the hill right now for the Denver Surrender. 62-53 in favor of Minnesota Floppr. Woody looks like he's trying to work his way through the tunnel. Nicky comes in, takes out the trophy. Devin's on a 5 spree right now, or was anyway. Nova trying to work his way around right now. Squiddy up there in between open and closed, keeping an eyeball on that P4. 76-56 in favor of the Floppr. Squiddy giving good coverage to towards P4, trying to make sure nobody's in there as they get ready to rotate. But thing is, Denver is already pre-rotated onto this hill. If I'm looking at the mini-map right, and we're looking from Nova's point of view, 83-59 in favor of the Floppr.
And just as Minnesota were closing in the gap, Denver take the remaining scrap time on that P3 as well as the rotation. And this seems to be the common theme in this map. The team that gets rotation typically gets broken, just like how Minnesota broke this hill right here. Currently no one on the hill. However, Devin trying to get picks. He gets one, does get shot down by Ziggy. And Ziggy just trying to clear that top rails area in order to give his team the chance of hopping on the hill. Right now, Minnesota is on the hill. P4 does tend to get mixy, just like we're seeing right now. No one is on the hill currently. And just kills going back and forth. The kill feed is red now, so Denver will be able to take those last 15 seconds, but you can see Minnesota already rotating into that P5, making sure to hold that open and closed doors area because they know that's where Denver is going to be rotating from. Coffee.
94-80 in favor of the Minnesota Floppr right now as we kick into P5, looking from Ziggy's point of view. Oh, Reaper tosses the nade, doesn't connect, but he gets intercepted by Trophy. He takes out that Trophy on the hill. Ricky working his way through the open doors, gets mowed down. Ziggy prone right outside close, does a little mowing down, steps back onto the hill. Oh man, that was a quick beat up with Reaper right there. Trophy going out. Ziggy, oh man, he lasts longer than we thought he would on that hill right now. Pie on the P5 hill right now, 113-81 in favor of the Floppr. Pie coming through. He got a nice 2-piece out of that meal. He almost got taken down by Grippy, and then Squiddy comes around and takes down Grippy. 20 seconds left in hill time, 120-83 in favor of the Minnesota Floppr. Kexi working his way around, trying to do something. Now Ziggy working his way through bottom art. Oh man, he meets up with Ziggy there at the hill. Or I'm sorry, he met up with Devin, my mistake. Ziggy trying to get into P1. And here we go with a fresh set of rotation. 123-92 in favor of the Floppr.
And Denver are only down by 30 points. However, we've seen what Minnesota can do on this P1, especially with Denver fighting for P2 spawns very heavily. But Minnesota right now just getting gunned down by Denver. Denver in a great position right now to tie it up and move on to that P2. You can see Minnesota though. They are spawning on that bad side, so they will start thinking of rotations and trying to get those P2 spawns. Rudy, can he get the pick off on Devin? No, he can, but his Ziggy does get the trade, and Minnesota will take the remaining of these 20 seconds. But you can see Denver in a great position for that P2 hill and are aiming to get the lead on that hill. Nova can shut down Ziggy, and he does get a gun down. However, Grippy is on that P2 hill, is trying to fight those open doors. They are getting rushed from Minnesota there. However, you can see number 3, Kexi, on the flank, looking to make a play. And Minnesota do have P2 spawns.
143-115 in favor of Minnesota right now. Squiddy working his way on the gallows. Takes down Reaper. Doesn't see, but he gets hello there from somebody. Where's he at? Squiddy sees Grippy, takes him down. As, looked like, I couldn't tell who that was, but Reaper up on top on the outside. We're just trying to work the back door, but he gets taken down by Pie. Pie covering the backside of P2 into P4. As Grippy takes him down, Kexi gets taken down on the hill. Ziggy working his way around, already covering the back. So is Nova. Nova's in that back corner. He gets a few gets a few pot shots from Squiddy. Squiddy on them stairs. He takes him down, but gets taken down himself. Kexi working his way around, trying to make his way to that P3 hill. 163-134 in favor of Minnesota right now as we go right into P3.
And once again, Denver are in control of those spawns, but just like that, just like how it was previously done, Minnesota do break into the P3 hill quite easily. And right now, they're trying to hold this setup, trying to get as many points as possible, and get that lead into the point where they'll be in winning position. But you can see Devin is currently on the hill. Minnesota players, though, are swarming that hill, and Devin does get gunned down. Grippy gets one. Can he get the second on Kexi? No, he can't. Kexi right now getting all that hill time that's remaining, the 26 seconds. You can see Minnesota are happy with just fighting for scraps on this, knowing that P4 is going to be mixy and it's going to be very difficult to get hill time on it. Both teams are currently still fighting for the scrap time, and it seems like Denver Surrender will be the team to have it at the end of this P3 hill. But you can see on this P4 area, there's already fights. Ziggy gets a 2-piece, and then PG gets one, and Ziggy gets a third, and just like that, it's a full team wipe. And Minnesota are in position right here on this P4 hill. They're only up by 30.
Ziggy on a 3 spree right now, 189-153 in favor of Minnesota. Kexi creating that corner real good. 5. Oh man, he wasted a magazine cleaning one off the box over there. Didn't see. There you are. There he is. Now Pie, after that nice little 2-piece, Kexi on the hill right now. 207-153 in favor of Minnesota. As Kexi takes over. No, Devin's on the hill right now for Denver. Nova going upstairs on P4. Giving some coverage. There's a 1-piece right there. Takes it to the second. There he is. Takes down Ziggy. Takes down Kexi. Oh man, that takes down Squiddy. That's a wipe right there. Just by one man. Devin on the hill with a 4 streak. As it stands right now, Kexi going to work his way down and around. Oh, Devin on a 5 streak. As we get ready to go into this P5, 210-183 in favor of Minnesota.
And moving into this P5 hill, 40 seconds are left for Minnesota to win this. And you can see they're already fighting for it. They are on the hill. Devin has to make a play right here and help his team out. He does get gunned down. 2 players on Minnesota on the hill. Grippy, though, making sure at least that point is free. Currently, he is on it. Ziggy does cut him down. Reaper is there to clean it up. And Nova gets the last kill on this hill. But that's a 2-piece from Minnesota. And just like that, Minnesota is in a great position to just take the remaining 30 seconds and just be 10 seconds away from winning this. However, we've seen how mixy P5 gets as well. And you can see both teams struggling to get any hill time. Devin guns down PJ. And right now, Denver on the hill. Kexi does gun him down though. 10 seconds remaining on this hill. and it'll all be down to this P1 hill right here. Minnesota have done a great job of getting a lot of hill time on it on the last 2 rotations.
30 seconds is all Minnesota needs on this hill. 221 to 213 in favor of Minnesota. Ziggy gets mowed down, but Devin is on the hill right now. And now Denver only needs 30 seconds on this hill to take this mess. Number 1, Pie cleans off the hill, but he gets taken down by Grippy in the back. Kexy working his way around, trying to be sneaky and dirty about it. Heck with it. Let's get off Reaper on the hill. Kexy comes up, cleans off the hill. Here we go, 224, 224. Now it's 226 in favor of Minnesota. 20 seconds left is all the Minnesota Floppr need to be 2 maps away from a victory. Grippy working his way through, gets mowed down out of that back corner. Nova gets mowed down himself. 10 seconds left. Reaper, bring it in already. A cruise, come on! Doesn't connect with anybody. Grippy works his way on, but give it to Minnesota, 250 to 224.
And Denver were very close to making a comeback on that. They were only 26 seconds away from winning that map. But Minnesota, we've seen what they do on this P1 hill. They gun down everyone. They do a great job of controlling the map.
Destroy Ziggy, the bomb carrier right now, and he's making a quick, fast, and in a hurry move over to that B bomb site. Looks like the plant's going on right now. So this is good as Reaper draws the first blood on the Pie. The bomb is planted. We're down to 41 seconds left in this first round as Ziggy gets taken down himself by Grippy. Squiddy with the boomstick watching through the office over at P3. Does he get a grip? Does he see? Oh, Squiddy's all that's left. Reaper on the defuse. Oh man, then Squiddy gets mowed down. The defuse gets completed with plenty of time. Denver's ahead, 1-0.
And Denver just does a great job of retaking that bomb site. They don't give up that much map control. However, Ziggy is able to get that bomb down, but team just gets gunned down left and right. And then Squidby is just in a very tough position with just a sniper versus 4. They know where he is. He can't get that first pick, and so it's just a very tough situation. Denver automatically hop on the bomb, and Minnesota just have a tough first round.
Let's see how Minnesota answers on their defensive round. Here we go. Reaper is the bomb carrier right now as we're looking from Devin's point of view. Devin making his way through, or he was making his way through the downstairs. Nova upstairs. Looks like he's going to the office, going to that back side, overlooking that A bomb site. Does not see Kexy over there as we watch from Kexy's point of view. Kexy on the A side right now. I've always said all you have to do is plant somebody. Oh man, the bomb's getting planted at B by Reaper. Denver does have the bomb planted as Pie, being sneaky, coming around. He's over at the Godheady right now. Can he see and take anybody? Oh man, nobody has died yet this match. Grippy upstairs, just outside the office window. He heard the gunshots from Pie. Ziggy coming up on top of Orange, kicks the door in, doesn't see anybody. We've got 17 seconds left. Ziggy's all that's left. He gets mowed down by Devin, and Denver jump ahead 2-0.
Once again, Denver just doing a great job of being in the right places, getting the right picks. They do get the first blood. Once again, they have bomb down. They have map control, watching mid, watching the bomb site. They're just playing perfect COD right now, just perfect S&D, and you can tell how coherent the team is and how together the team is. The comms are on point. Right now, none of them have died yet, and Minnesota is yet to get first blood or a kill.
In fact, you got Reaper and Devin both on a 3 spree right now. Ziggy's the bomb carrier for Minnesota. What's Ziggy going to do? He's Nova drawing the first blood already on the Pie as Ziggy slowly and surely works his way into the bathroom. Leave the seat up, please. And he's as Nova watching P2, but he gets sniped by Squiddy. Nice shot. So it's a 2-on-2 right now. And oh man, Reaper's all that's left. It's 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, excuse me. So they could either A, go after Reaper, or B, plant the bomb and flush Reaper out, hoping that he would make a mistake and try for the defuse. There's the Deddy. The bomb is planted at the A side. Reaper working his way through the kitchen. Now back through laundry, into the alley. He's watching. He is not seeing any Minnesota peoples yet. 26 seconds left. Can he clean it out? Oh man, he had a few pot shots taken at him, but he gets taken down. Minnesota are off the bagel 2-1.
And Minnesota do a great job of bouncing back. That's exactly how you want to do it. They do get first blooded once again, but they get that trade very quickly. And then just like that, they get their picks. Reaper in a very tough position. Minnesota's completely spread out on that A side bomb. And they have bomb down. All they need to do is just waste time, protect. Reaper tries and goes for the pick, and he gets gunned down. And just like that, Minnesota make it 2-1.
As Denver's getting ready for their offensive round, Reaper's the bomb carrier, making his way through that P2 area. Oh, no, not P2, but he's going on the backside of B, tossing a hello there, and a grenade up onto P3. Doesn't connect. Devin draws the first blood onto Pi. Ziggy working his way around. Sees Grippy up there in the office. Empties a magazine, but he gets taken down himself by Nova. Kexi working his way through the upstairs. Hey, get out of here. The bomb is planted at B by Denver, but a nice little firefight between Kexi and Nova, which Kexi ends up winning. So here it is. Kexi is all that's left for the Minnesota Floppr right now. He's got to go through 3 Denver surrender to get this bomb defused. And here we go. 26 seconds left. He's on one side of the door at P2. Grippy's on the other side of the door. Oh, sorry, that wasn't P2, but it doesn't matter. Denver jumps ahead, 3-1.
And once again, Denver seemed extremely lethal on offense. They get that first blood, and then they plant the bomb. And then just like that, it's a 4v3 situation. They get the right kills, make it a 3v1 situation. And it's extremely tough for Minnesota to do anything there with bomb down, the entire team watching over it. They do take a 3-1 lead right now, but Minnesota, can they bounce back on this offensive round?
As Squiddy is showing off the boomstick, working his way over towards where's he working his way towards? Because Ziggy is the bomb carrier right now. Wouldn't surprise me if Squiddy goes up to office and tries to snipe. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's watching P3. Pi trying to be sneaky and come around the other side onto that A side. Reaper working his way through. The bomb is planted at B by Minnesota. Reaper, oh, Devin drawing the first blood onto Squiddy. Their sniper is down, and Reaper comes through and takes out Kexi. Ziggy and Pi on against 4. Ziggy and Pi have, oh, there we go. Ziggy ends up taking down Nova. Devin gets taken down himself by Pi. So it was a nice little trade. Ziggy and Grippy is already on the defuse. Ziggy is trying because he's all that's left. There's one left. Is he go? Oh man, Denver gets the defuse, and they're now ahead 4-1.
What a play by Denver. They were defusing the bomb. They had one player on that sign just watching over, making sure to have that orange area completely shut down. Minnesota were in a tough position to kill the bomb diffuser, and then just like that, Denver all do get gunned down. However, they win that round off that defuse.
Yes, they do. As Denver now on offense, Reaper is the bomb carrier. Ziggy gets mowed down at P2. Grippy drawing the first blood. Pi watching over by the sign. Reaper working his way around. Man, he throws a few pot shots towards Pi. Doesn't connect with any of them. Reaper tossing a hello there over on that A side. Kexi coming around the corner at A. He's going to run into a whole bunch of Denver. Oh man, he takes down the bomb carrier. Reaper's down at A. Grippy is now the bomb carrier. What's Grippy going to do with this? Kexi works his way through thinking he's going to cut through P5. Pi, oh my God, Pi takes out Nova. All that's left is Grippy. Grippy's got a whole lot of stuff to do. It's 1v2 right now. Kexi sees Grippy, throws some rounds. Grippy throws him back. Grippy on the B side now. Is he going to get the plant? Yes, he is. With 28 seconds left in this round of search, the bomb is planted at B, giving him up to 45. Grippy now has to find Kexi and Pi and take him out. Is he going to be able to? He's up there on top of orange over at P3. Oh, man, he found one of them. Pi, they found him. Now all they have to do is get the defuse, which Pi will do with plenty of time remaining. There we go. Minnesota is now off the breadstick, and it's 4-2.
And Minnesota just one round closer to tying it up. It is 4-2 right now, and then Kexi just doing a great job with Pi. Awareness of where Grippy is, making sure to pinch him with, just like you said, more than
Here
enough
we
time.
go. Embassy search and destroy. Ziggy, the bomb carrier right now, while Pi is up top of the front door. Oh, man. He thought he saw Devin and sent some rounds downrange. Ziggy is already on that B site right now, planting that bomb. Right now, the score is Denver 4, Minnesota 2. So we are on round 7 of this search. Reaper working his way through the lobby. Kexi just outside, over by the Godheady, as Reaper making his way through the front door. Takes a peek. Devin just outside the office doors, it looks like. Yep. He's upstairs at the office, making sure that's. Oh, man, he gets taken down by Squiddy. Nova is all that's left for Denver. Nova has a lot of work to do, and he gets taken down himself. Minnesota take the round, and it's now 4-3.
And the reset definitely helped Minnesota. You could see they were playing much better as a team. They get that quick bomb plant. They make sure they're spread out, but they can get each other's trades, and then just kicks you with a huge 2 kills right there in that round. And just making sure to keep Minnesota in the running. They're only 1 round away from tying it up 4-4, and they are on defense. So let's see what Denver can do on this offensive round.
As we see from Nova's point of view, Reaper is the bomb carrier right now. Nova working his way upstairs. Looks like he's going to go to office. He's got a pistol, so that means he may be bringing out something important. As Pi down there in that P1 area gets mowed down by Nova. Kexi, Nova drawing the first blood onto Pi. Kexi gets mowed down himself. 4-on-2 right now. The bomb planted at the B bomb site. Nova in the stairs gets taken down. Ziggy and Squiddy against Grippy, Reaper, and Nova. Squiddy working his way through orange. He knows somebody's on the outside, but Devin right behind him, taking him down. Ziggy is all that's left up at the top office. 20 seconds left in this round. Does he see Grippy? Yes, he does. Takes him down. Now, all he has to do is get through Devin and Reaper. Send some rounds over towards Devin. Connects. Gives him a headache, but it doesn't matter. The bomb is going to go off. Denver go up 5-3.
And Denver are only 1 round away from tying the series up 1-1. Just a great offensive round, and it seems like both teams do prefer playing on that offensive side, getting that bomb down quickly on that B bomb side, and then just playing around it. So I'm looking for one defensive team to be more aggressive on that B side at the start and not letting the offensive team get that bomb plan.
Let's find out, as Ziggy right now is the bomb carrier, and they're working their way over to that B side. There goes a trophy. He has to look up because you know there's going to be a couple people up there on top at P3. He does not see Grippy, but he's getting a plant taken care of. Squiddy covering the outside of the office. Kexi on the Godheady. The bomb is planted at the B bomb site. Devin gets taken down. So does Nova. Devin gets taken down by Squiddy. Pi finally gets taken out by Reaper. Ziggy on the stairs. Oh my God, Reaper is all that's left for the Denver surrender with 26 seconds left in this fight. Could be this final round. Reaper working his way around over at the Godheadies right now. He doesn't see Squiddy. He gets taken down. Minnesota stay alive 5-4.
And once again, another offensive round win. Minnesota do have to win this next defensive round if they want to take it to our round 11. And I'm looking at Denver to be extremely aggressive in this next round. They definitely do better when they are more aggressive. And Minnesota right here, great setup, great patience. They were in a 2v1 situation. Reaper was sort of able to move around the map, but Minnesota making sure to watch the bomb and just play that at bomb time. And then Reaper just had to push and he got gunned down.
Well, like you've said before, it's with this Denver team, it's first blood, then plan. As Reaper is the bomb carrier, Pi catches somebody on orange. Oh man, Devin draws the first blood onto Reaper. Kexi gets mowed down by Reaper, and the bomb is planted at B. It is a 4-on-2 right now. Ziggy working his way through the front door. He's going to meet up with Squiddy, and here they go. Ziggy working his way upstairs. Does not see Grippy. Of course, the door's closed. You can't see through a closed door. But we can. Grippy. Oh, man. Squiddy on the defuse. Denver take the round. Denver take the map. 6-4.
And they tie the series up 1-1. And just in time, as we got a raid from Carmi808. Shout out to you, Carmi. And just like that, Denver tie the series up.
Greenberg Hotel for control. Denver surrender against Minnesota Floppr. Looking from Devin's point of view, Denver on the offense right now. Ziggy draws the first one onto Devin. Nova does a little mowing down of himself. Grippy looking left, looking right. We've already got Grippy and Reaper on that A point. Very small stack. Word to Jims. Grippy giving some coverage towards one side. One ticket A for the Denver surrender. High tossing a hello there. Doesn't connect. We have a 3 stack over. Oh, we have a 3. Come on, y'all. If you're going to stack it, stack it. That A point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
And Denver just carrying that momentum from that last map. Right now, they take full control of that A point. Looking on to move to that B point. You can see they are going on the side flank. You can see number 2, Reaper. He does get that pick. And right now, he will try and put Minnesota in that spawn trap, trying to clear out that area. But you can see Minnesota's completely set up in that bedroom. Kexi right now needs to get a pick to help his team out. Grippy does get gunned down. And right now, almost a full team wide from Minnesota. Great regain from them.
Yeah, in fact, they're both tied on lives. Actually, Denver's up by 1 life as Denver tries to do some cleaning out in the bedroom and gets mowed down himself. Grippy upstairs in the bedroom. Nobody on that. Oh, I spoke too soon. There was somebody on that. Oh, there still is. We got 2 on that B point. Squiddy's going to try to clean it off. There's 1 ticket B for the Denver surrender. Reaper gets mowed down at P4. Devin on the hill. He gets mowed down. 2 ticks at B and a contest. So here we go. Squiddy's on there right now trying to clear off. No, they can't clear anything off because they had already secured that 2nd point. Here we go. Minute 12 left in this first round. Ziggy at the bottom bedroom sees Reaper. Reaper gets him. Devin looking left, looking right. Didn't look center. Kexi up on P4. Takes down Nova out of that top bedroom. Kexi watching that B point right now. 2 ticks right now for Denver on that B point as Reaper pops Deddy. Working his way back into the bedroom. Sees Pie. Takes down Pie. Sees Squiddy. Takes down Squiddy. Nice 2-piece right there. Ziggy finishes him off though. Still, oh, there we go. We're starting progress at B again. 2.5 ticks at B for Denver. Pie does some mowing down. He clears off that half, tries to clear off that half a tick of progression. Grippy gets mowed down at the check-in desk. Squiddy over at P4 in that nasty little spot, but he gets mowed down by Nova. Kexi, the desk or whatever it is right there next to B. He's looking at bottom bed. Doesn't see Reaper on the other side of the door. Devin comes in, takes down Ziggy, working his way up and around towards that P4. There's a stun as we're running down to 5 seconds. Now at 4, now at 3, still 2 ticks left. Denver has no respawns left. Minnesota is ahead, 1-0.
That's exactly what I want to do if you are Minnesota. Denver takes 5 ticks quite quickly. However, Minnesota don't give up. They make sure to get those wides and making sure to not give Denver the chance of hopping on and getting that last tick on that B point. And just like that, Minnesota do win that first map. However, if you are that round, but if you are the side of Denver, you'd be happy with your performance. 5 ticks is a great thing on Hotel. Minnesota, though, looking to try and win this offensive round.
As we're watching from Nova's point of view right now, Nova tossing a trophy there onto that Godheady at P4. Man, he sees the tracers from Kexi. Draws the first blood on Squiddy, who has to be in top bedroom. Pie comes in and just mows down Kexi. There's another one right there, and then he takes out Reaper. A nice 2-piece. Devin upstairs. Minnesota has a nice stack going on at B. Word to Jim. 2 ticks at B already for Minnesota Floppr. Kexi still on the hill. Stops any progression right there, but I'm seeing purple over on that first point, on that A point. So they're starting to stack over at A. 1 tick at A. And 2 ticks to B right now. Both for Minnesota as Devin comes in, cleans off that little bit from the second tick. Grippy mows down anything that's at B right now. Nova watching from arches over at P1. Kexi working his way around to the restaurant. Boom, he's on there. Trophy going down. Small stack over on that A point. Kexi looking left, right, and center. 2 ticks at A for Minnesota. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get that A side taken care of? Squiddy working his way around. That A point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
And Minnesota, all they need is just one wipe, and it's GG. They already have 5 ticks, 2 minutes to work with. They are slightly down on lives, however. 22 to 20 means they still have a lot of lives to work with. Devin, though, with a massive 2-piece right here to clear out that P4 area. Right now, though, they are trying to clear that bedroom, and you can see Nova making sure to gun down Squippy and not give Minnesota the chance of moving on into that B point and moving into that P4. See the side of Denver, they're completely set up right here. Reaper with a 2-piece, Grippy with a 3rd, and life count sort of making a difference right now, 19 to 14.
Minnesota is down by 6 lives, but they are up. They are even on ticks right now at 5 apiece. Devin comes up, mows down Pie, and he's working back in that back garage area, making sure nobody comes around. Squiddy sees Grippy go up the stairs, but every shot he missed, he ducks back under into that little hallway there as Pie comes through, pops onto the point. Can he get that last tick? Devin mows down Pie. Devin got a nice 2-piece there. He's on a 5 spree right now. I'm sorry, a 3-piece as Ziggy over there at Couches being a little menace. Devin working his way around. A 6 life advantage for Denver. Make that a 8 life advantage. 13 and 5 respectively. 28 seconds left. Kexi trying to work his way around. Is he going to be able to get through this Denver defense? There we go. 12 lives remaining for Denver with 17 seconds. Pie takes him out of the desk, but Grippy makes it so Minnesota has only 3 lives left. Nobody can reach. Oh man, here we go. 11 seconds left. Bullets flying left, right, and center over at that B point with 7 seconds left in this second round of control. Pie trying to do something. He gets mowed down. Denver's up 2-0. Denver tied up 1-1.
And just a repeat of what happened on that previous round. Both teams able to get those 5 ticks, able to get that A point, but on that B point, just having a lot of trouble getting that last tick, and just having a lot of trouble for the offensive round to get control of that P4 area and trying to put him in the spawn trap and spot. So both teams right now tied on ticks going into this next round off control.
As we're watching from Devin's point of view right now, Denver on the offense, Minnesota on the defense. Devin making his way, sees Pie drawing the first blood. Tries to do the cellular mistake, but it doesn't work. Ziggy catch it. Oh man, he gets taken down by Grippy. Grippy and Reaper both holding down that A point right now. 1 tick of progress at A for Denver. We got a 3 stack on their word to Jims as Grippy gets taken down. So does Reaper. All that's left on there now is Devin and Nova. 2 ticks. 3. There's a 3rd tick. That A point is taken care of. We have another minute to play with.
And can we just talk about Devin? 24 and 12 right now. He is on fire. Yeah. He has a cruise missile in hand as well. And for a map where life count has been mostly even, Devin has just been finding kills left and right. Just a great job by him. And right now, let's see what Denver is planning to do in order to take control of this B point. They do get the first 2 wipes, so they have a chance. Make it 3, and right now, they have to stack the point. Devin making sure to put him on the spawn trap, and just like that, first tick is going to go to the side of Denver. Can get the Kexi, though, on the flag. He gets one. Does get done down by Grippy. And Reaper, Chase going back and forth. Minnesota is able to clear him off the point, but Denver got 2 ticks on that B point.
Yes, they did. And here we go, a minute 31 left in this round. Pie sends some rounds towards Nova. And Reaper working his way onto the back porch, sees Pie, takes Pie down. Nobody on the hill yet. Squiddy watching from bottom bed, keeping a very close eye on that B side. Grippy getting an eval situation. He knows somebody's there. Oh, but he gets taken down by Squiddy. Reaper up top. There's a 1 for the Reaper. As Kexi at the bar there at P4. Oh man, him and Reaper traded some rounds. Pie watching the hallway. Devin comes in. He's watching that elevator shaft in that back room. Ziggy at the check-in desk, making sure nobody red comes through without a reservation. I mean, yeah, Devin is really working it tonight at 25 and 16. But you got Ziggy at 20 and 17 for Minnesota. So both teams are have somebody who's doing damn good tonight. Squiddy ends up taking down the Reaper. Grippy. Oh, hello. How you doing? Devin gets stunned. 17 seconds left in this round. What Denver needs to do is get on the hill and stop the clock. There we go. 13 seconds left. Grippy on the hill right now for Denver. He gets taken off the hill. Nova working his way through the hallway, saying, come on, get in front of my weapon. Why don't you? With 6, with 5. Devin trying to make a difference with 3, with 2, with 1. Oh my God. 7/10 of a second left. Reaper is up to the B hill. Grippy comes on, but it doesn't matter. Minnesota jump ahead 2-1.
And Denver just comes so close to winning that round. But Minnesota, and I believe it was Kexi with the clutch play from Tough Luggage and just making sure to get Denver off of that point, not letting them get the third tick. And then after that, it was just a repeat of what we've been seeing throughout this control. Just both teams getting that first 5 ticks and just having extreme difficulty of getting that last tick. And just like you said, Devin, 26 and 18, Reaper 20 and 17, and then you got Ziggy going 23 and 18, and Kexi 15 and 11. Great performances from both teams, and this is why it's been so evenly matched in this control.
Yes, it has. And Ziggy working through. Pie drawing the first blood, but Ziggy over there at that check-in desk, watching over the heady of P4. He sees Nova, but Nova sees him and takes him down. Reaper working his way through the top floor. Quick swap out. Oh man, he gets seen by Kexi and knocked down. Pie tossing a nade, doesn't connect. No, it doesn't. But Nova, oh man, Kexi on a 5 spree right now. Squiddy briefly onto the point. There he is. He's starting to capture on that B side. Kexi still holding it down. Nobody sees him. Oh man, nice shot there on the Reaper. 1 tick of progression at A or B for Minnesota. Nova goes ahead and mows him down. 43 seconds left in this round. Oh no, Squiddy is on that A point, stopping the clock. Ziggy working his way through. They're not paying any attention to oh man, now we have we had a 2 stack. Kexi and Pie are both on that A side right now, coming up on 2 ticks of progress at A for Minnesota. Grippy working his way through. Sees Ziggy, tosses a couple rounds, misses them both, but Ziggy gets taken down. The A point is secured by Minnesota, and we have another minute to play with.
And life count is pretty much even. Minnesota are down by 4. However, there are a lot of lives on the board, so anything can happen. Minnesota is looking for that first round of wipes. You can see Pie going on the flank right here. He does seem to know that someone is here. Reaper, can he get the pick on him? No, he can't. Reaper with a great kill right there. A very important kill to make sure not to give up the back spawns and get in the spawn trap. And you can see right now, Ziggy just on playing that top bedroom. Can Squiddy get his trade though? What a kill by Squiddy on the turn on. A massive pick right here.
As Reaper, okay, now we're watching from Nova's point of view. Nova at that Godheady. He gets mowed down by Squiddy. I mean, Denver's up by 5 lives right now. We have a tick and a half at B, soon to be 2. Grippy. Oh, here we go. Kexi, come on. Doesn't connect, but he gets a lot of information. Devin working his way through right now, through bottom bed. He just pauses right there. watching the elevator shaft and watching the garage, watching their spawn. Kexi trying to sneak his way around onto that B side. Tosses a nade. Doesn't connect with anybody. No, it doesn't. Kexi being very cautious. He sees Devin. Oh, Devin sees him more like. Now, 20 seconds left. Oh, Devin just comes up close and personal and says, hello there. Reaper does a little mowing of his own. 2 ticks of progression right now at B for Minnesota. 10 seconds left and no respawns. Devin working his way around with 5 seconds left. We're still pretty much even on ticks. It looks like it may go on kills. That's the round. Denver tie it up 2-2.
And I do believe Coffee on live count, Denver have a better live count. So that does mean that they will get defense in this next round. And we've seen what Denver can do on defense. We've seen what both of these teams can do on defense, making sure not to give up that final tick. All rounds have gone to 5 ticks, and then the defensive round wins. So let's see what Devin can do, especially on this defensive side that they do get. If I am correct, yeah, they do get that defensive side.
Denver on the defense, Minnesota on the offense. Round 5 control. Looking for Devin's point of view. Let's get it on. As Devin works his way up the P2 stairs right now, popping the dead silence. Gets himself set up right there in the arches. Does he see Pie? No, but Pie draws the first blood onto Reaper. Devin working around, gets mowed down himself by, I couldn't tell. Oh, by Pie it looked like. Pie over at the check-in desk on that P4 side. Button red comes through, but oh man, he gets popped. Couple hit markers. Oh, there he goes. There's 1 kill right there. He doesn't see Reaper. Pie at the desk. Minnesota has 1 ticket B right now. Small stack of B going on. Word to Jim. We're coming up on 2. Oh man, Kexi gets taken down. We're at 1 7/8 ticks over at B. Now Devin comes on to clean off that B side. Oh, Pie doesn't even get a chance to start over on A. You've got Reaper on A, Devin on B. 1 tick of progress and 42 seconds left in this round 5. 23 lives apiece for both teams. Grippy working his way through the restaurant. Now doubling back. Heading towards B. We had Ziggy over at B, so there's still a tick and a half at B. Reaper upstairs. 27 seconds left. We got Kexi and Pie, small stack over at that B side. There we go, 2 ticks at B for Minnesota, 27 seconds left. Pie still on the hill. Ziggy doing some mowing down. That B point is secured. We have another minute to play with.
And we have our first full B capture. So Minnesota are in a better position than they were on this previous round because A is the easier point to get. However, it is not a guarantee. If Denver have a solid setup, and especially with Devin playing the sub, A could be a sub heaven. But Minnesota do get a 2-piece right here. Devin making sure to get that trade. He gets 2 of his own and runs away with his life. He does get gunned down by Pie finally, though, and then Reaper and Grippy getting 2 of their own.
Reaper and Grippy tossing a couple hello there's. See if they connect. They do not. Right now, Reaper working his way through. Oh, nice. Nice on Kexi. Sees Pie. Pie takes him down. 11 lives for Denver. 8 lives for Minnesota. Ziggy working his way through the check-in desk over by P4. He meets up with Devin, gets mowed down. 30 seconds left in this round 5. Grippy watching the restaurant like a hawk. Kexi over at P1 just being a nuisance. 18 seconds left. Pie working his way around. Sees 1, takes him down, but gets mowed down himself. The contestant at A. Swinny on the hill right now, stopping the clock at 14 seconds. We have 1 tick of progression at A and a 3 stack on that A point. Word to Jim. Pie works his way over, making it a full 4. Devin, oh man. Minnesota down to 2 lives. Denver down to 5 lives. 10 seconds left. Devin on the hill for surrender. He hops up there on one of the tables. What's on the menu, Devin? Pain. Pie comes in, gets mowed down. Denver takes the map due to lives. Denver is now ahead 2-1 in this series.
And what a matchup we have here, Coffee. Every map is going down to the wire. And then you got Devin going 43 and 30.
On Embassy, as we're watching from Devin's point of view, Kexi drawing the first blood onto Devin. Ziggy at the window in the bathroom watching over that P1. Pie tries to sneak up the ladder, gets mowed down. Kexi on the hill right now for the Minnesota Floppr. He is watching left, right, and center. There he is. Sees Nova, takes down Nova, holding down the hill tightly. 12-0 in favor of Minnesota. Ziggy gets taken down out of the bathroom. Please make sure you're flush. Devin over in the bathroom himself does a little cleanup of Kexi. So here we go. Minnesota quickly off the hill right now as Squiddy does some mowing down around P2. Everybody's starting to get ready to rotate. Here we go. If I'm looking, I see Pie already there as 8 seconds left on this P1 hill. Everybody's making their way over to P2. I'm seeing red over there. Let's kick off this P2.
And Denver are having a tough time of getting any hill time on that P1, but they make up for it by getting the rotations on P2. Right now, the kill feed is purple. However, the time is going for the side of Denver. Pie, though, with a 2-piece, and just like that, Minnesota in the driver's seat once again. Kexi does get gunned down by Nova, by Grippy. And right now, Grippy in a position trying to just at least get anyone off that hill. Pie, though, not stopping. Gets a 2-piece of his own. Nova gets a kill, and Reaper gets another. And just like that, it is 35-9 on the score count with 25 seconds left. No one on the hill. Devin finally does hop on, and you can see the side of Minnesota completely rotated onto that P3 hill. They're more than willing to give up these last 15 seconds and make sure to at least get a solid lead moving into this P3 hill. You see Squiddy in a great position to watch the players moving in from that top catwalk bridge area. Gets one, gets two, but does get gunned down by Nova.
As the hill clicks over, 37-31 in favor of the Floppr. Kexi sending some rounds down the backside, but he gets mowed down by Nova. Trophy gets destroyed. Ziggy over on the hill right now. Boom. There's a nice 2-piece right now, even though Nova was on a 5 spree at the time. 46-36 in favor of the Minnesota Floppr. Reaper coming through. What? Okay, yeah, he got gunned down by Pie. Grippy tossing a trophy out for Denver. There we go. He takes down Pie, but he gets taken down himself. Kexi on the tennis court. All he has to do, but it's going to beat that trophy. Pop. I guess not. Sneak up the ladder, but you know who's going to be there. A bunch. Oh, man. Caught Devin sleeping. Minnesota take the hill again. Nice break. 51-58 in favor of Denver right now as Ziggy already on that P4. Gets seen by Reaper. Taken out. Here we go. 60-58 in favor of the Floppr. Let's go to P4.
And we're all tied up into this P4 hill. Denver are currently on the hill. Reaper does get gunned down by Ziggy, and Ziggy is trying to move into that hill. He is playing slow. Can he get that pick? No. Devin with a 2-piece of his own. Devin right now trying to keep up that momentum he had on that control map. Pie, though, guns him down, and Nova gets the trade. Right now, no one on that hill. And just like that, Reaper does move in. 74-62 is the score. Reaper with a massive pick right here. And the remaining 25 seconds seem to be going the way of Denver, but you can see Minnesota already set up on that P5. Can Devin get the pick right here? No. Ziggy does get a huge kill, but Reaper gets his trade, shoots down the trophy, and just like that, Denver get the remaining scrap time as well as the rotations. Minnesota have to win this hill time if they want to go and tie it up moving into that P1.
Yep, Minnesota has to play this hill damn near perfect. 162 in favor of Denver's surrender right now as everybody's going to P5. Nova gets one in the back. He's covering the outside of the kitchen as Devin and Grippy are both in the kitchen right now. They're cooking up a heap and helping the pain for the Minnesota Floppr. Grippy at the lunchroom gets mowed down. Reaper gets mowed down himself. Pie coming through laundry. He gets hung out to dry. Devin gets taken down himself. Grippy working his way through. Catches one at laundry, in the lunchroom, excuse me. Now he's on the hill. 116-65 in favor of the Denver surrender is Squiddy in the lunchroom right now, ordering up a whole bunch of pain for Denver. as Minnesota is holding this hill very well. 116.76 in favor of the Denver Surrender right now as Grippy works his way through orange. He's going to go upstairs and get ready to cover because we have a fresh set of rotations. Now we go to P1.
And on this new set of rotations, Denver are up by around 30 points. However, it is still very close to count Minnesota out. Minnesota are on that P1 hill right now, and with what we've seen on that first set of hills, they do a great job of taking as much hill time as possible. And you can see Denver sort of playing in that top paper area. Reaper, though, gets the guns down Ziggy, but Ziggy gets the trade with the nade. And right now, Minnesota trying their best to at least get that hill time, but Denver on the hill right now. Kill feed is almost red, and Devin going 19 and 13 with a minute 12 on hill time. He's pretty much doing everything for that Denver side. 20 seconds remaining on that P1. You can see Minnesota already set up for the hill. They have 2 trophies down. Devin, he's right here, and we've seen Devin. He's a menace. He does get gunned down, but Reaper gets his trade. It seems wherever Devin is, Reaper is as well, doing a great job of getting those trades. And just like that, we're moving on to that P2 hill.
As we go over to P2, 123-102 in favor of Denver. Reaper on the hill right now for Denver Surrender. Ziggy working his way through the door. Sends some rounds through the glass. You can't shoot that. Ziggy gets one behind the truck. Reaper gets it. Oh, man. Oh, a couple jump shots of Reaper, or Ziggy ends up winning that one. Ziggy working his way around, flanking the hill right now. Sees one, gets two. There we go. Ziggy doing his part right now at 16-16. Kexy's on the hill right now, 133-118 in favor of Denver. As Squiddy already gets rotated onto that P3. Reaper didn't even see him, but Squiddy saw Reaper, and then Squiddy making a nice heady there at P3. 133 even right now. Devin at the sign, trying to work his way through orange. Makes his way up the stairs. Gets seen by Ziggy as we get ready to go into this P3 hill.
And Minnesota just did a great job on P2 to come back, but you can see Denver already on that point. Kexy in a great position to help his team with the pinch. Reaper watching that orange area. Bombs flying left and right. Can he get the kill on Squiddy? And no, and just like that, the pinch is in. Squiddy gets one, Ziggy gets another. Can Ziggy get the fourth? Yes, he can. And Minnesota break the hill. If they get the remaining of this hill time, they will be around 180 points going into that P4 hill and very close to winning. You can see, though, the side of Denver are trying to choose between getting the rest of the hill time and moving on to P4. They elect to get the scrap time, which will give them a 20-second lead, I believe, going into this P4 hill. You can see, though, I already set up, gets a kill on Devin, and just like that, we move into P4.
And boom, already 173, 159 in favor of the Denver Surrender right now is Grippy at the front door. Hi, at the information desk, saying, what bullets would you like today? Devin gets mowed down by Devin, who gets traded out. Squiddy on the hill right now, 173, 168. Takes down Reaper, almost gets naded, but he gets taken down himself by Nova. Grippy at the information desk. Oh man, he shows the rounds down the hall at Kexy. Connects with a couple, but gets mowed down. Devin is holding up right now. Oh, what the heck was that? As they have a nice three-piece hold on that. Minnesota has two people on that hill right now. 185, 178 in favor of Denver Surrender still. Ziggy working his way outside. He's making his way around to go ahead, pre-rotate to P5. If I'm looking at my mini-map right, there's already two red arrows there. Well, one red, one purple. Let's go ahead and go over to this P5. 191, 185 in favor of the Floppr.
And Minnesota take the lead from that P4 hill and are able to break the setup for Denver. But Denver making sure to get that wipe right back. Nova gets two, Devin gets one of his own, and Devin right now trying to do it all. Almost 2 minutes of hill time, 29 and 22. He's trying his best to keep his team in this. They do take the lead momentarily, and Devin gets the third. They reach the 200-point mark. It's 200 to 193. Denver can't win it on this hill. They will have to go to P1. However, they can soak up as much hill time as possible and get so close. Reaper gets a 2-piece of his own, make it a 3. But
Oh.
Squiddy is right there to shut down Dev and Minnesota. Want to get that last 15 seconds. They will be only 5 seconds away from tying it up. But you can see Nova doesn't even want to give a second of scrap time. But Minnesota doing a great job of holding off. 207 to 213.
And here we go into P1. Kexy's already on the hill. As Grippy tosses a hello there. It doesn't connect. He gets mowed down by Pi. Minnesota ties it up 213 apiece onto this P1 hill. Nova from upstairs keeping a close eye. He takes down Squiddy. Ziggy working his way through the lobby going upstairs. He knows that Nova is upstairs. Is he going to see him? Yes, he is. He's going to take him down. There we go. 215, 213 in favor of Denver right now with, I mean, either team can take it. Oh, man, Pi gets mowed down quick on that hill. Reaper owning this P1 hill right now. 221, 213 in favor of Denver. Reaper emptying a magazine. Denver tossing a hello there. Doesn't connect, but his bullets do on the Pi. Devin popping the dead silence, working his way around. He gets taken down by Kexy. Reaper still on this hill. 240, 213 as we go to P2.
As we go into P2, indeed, 10 seconds remaining. Minnesota, though, are getting the hill time right now, so Denver, they need to get him off before it becomes too close. Grippy can't get the pick right here, and Minnesota are getting as much hill time as possible. They will be able to tie it up if they take the next 10 seconds and then 10 seconds away from winning it. Grippy, though, with a massive kill right here. Nova, can he get the pick? Yes, he can. That's 2-piece from the side of Denver. Make it 3. Last guy is on the hill, and it's Ziggy. Tie game, 243 to 243. Right now, Denver.
They're all stacked on this hill. 249, 250. Give it to Denver. Surrender 250 to 243. Denver are your bronze mixed champions for the summer season.
And what a matchup we had here. It went back and forth. Denver takes the lead. Minnesota takes the lead. Denver rotates. Minnesota breaks. Minnesota rotates. Denver breaks. Mixie Hills.